Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's makeup look, I have this beautiful yellow, gold, and green glitter eyeshadows paired with beautiful peach lips, and I think this combination just worked so well with this jewelry that I've got from Ash Creations. And I think this look is just perfect for brides who want to dress up in green and gold outfit for their wedding, and I just love the way it has all turned out together. Before we head to the tutorial, I would like you guys to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and also do not forget to hit the bell icon for future notification for upcoming new videos. So we're gonna start off with bare face, and first thing we're gonna apply is a primer. This primer is by Kiss New York Professional Cosmetics, and it actually had little gold reflects to it, which I thought was beautiful. The next primer is actually one of my current favorite. It is the Smashbox Photo Finishing Primer. Now we're going to color correct. For that I'm using LA Pro Concealer in shade Orange, and as you know, orange always helps hide all discoloration in hyperpigmented areas. And this way, when you apply the right foundation, it doesn't look ashy or gray to your skin. As South Asian skin, I tend to have a lot of hyperpigmented areas and also a lot of dark circles, so this actually helps hide all of that. Using a brush, I'm just blending it carefully. Now next step is going to be the foundation. For that I have my Kiss Pro New York Professional Foundation. It is in the shade Tan or Soft Tan, and then for my Fit Me I'm using 315. Once I'm done applying it all over my face, I'm then going to use my beauty blender to blend that all over my face. A lot of times I realize, even including myself, I forget the neck. So it's very important that you cover your neck. When I do my clients' makeup, it's easy because they're in front of me and I can see it. But when I'm doing my own makeup, I always, like 50%, I wouldn't say always, but 50% of the time I forget to do my neck. So yeah, make sure you cover your neck as well. Now I'm going to move on to the next step, which is to highlight my higher points of the face. For that I'm also going to be using Pro Concealer, LA Pro Concealer. The first shade that I'm using, it's called Creamy Beige. And as you can tell, it has a little bit of my similar undertone. And then moving on to the next one, I'm going to be mixing it up with some Porcelain color, which you can tell is a little lighter shade. Now the reason why I'm doing this is because it actually enhances to bring the higher points of my face really nicely, especially when we are doing cream contour and cream highlight. We want to make sure that both areas of that face is kind of defined, so otherwise it doesn't really do its job that it's meant to do. And using my same beauty blender, I'm going to blend that into my skin. Now one thing you have to make sure, LA Pro Concealer really dries fast, so you want to work into your skin really quick, almost as soon as you put it in, because it dries up so fast, which is a really good thing because it doesn't move around or anything, but because of that reason you have to blend it really quick. You can take your own sweet time. Now it's time for some cream contour. For that I'm using the same LA Pro Concealer. It is in the shade Beautiful Bronze, and I'm just going to basically contour all the parameters of my face so everything looks more defined and beautiful. And as you know, because of this whole lockdown situation, I haven't been able to go to gym, and all I've been doing is eating to spend my time, and I've gained a lot of weight, I won't lie. at least my face looks huge. And contour right now is kind of like my best friend. And I'm basically using a little brush that I've got from Real Techniques, and I'm using this to blend it nicely. But when you blend your contour, don't go away from like its zone too much, because then you're gonna just ruin the highlighted areas and then you have to go back to highlighting it again. So make sure you stay within that zone of contour. Now to seal everything in place, I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Banana Powder. This is their loose powder. I tried using the Beauty Blender, but the powder is so nice. It has like really small particles, so the Beauty Blender was eating it up and nothing was really setting on my skin, so I ended up using the brush. And now I'm using my Too Faced. This is in the shade Latte, which is like my color, or Latte, which is like my color, and I'm actually using this together with my brush. As I'm dusting away the powder, I'm also applying the color Latte all over the face, so it kind of looks more even. And now to set everything in place, I'm using my makeup setting spray by Morphe. Now it's time for some bronzing. For that, I'm using my Hoola bronzer by Benefit Cosmetics. This palette, I have received this palette quite a long time ago, but I really have not got that chance to use it. So finally I'm using it, which is like after a long time. Now using my highlighter from the same palette, I'm going to highlight the higher points of my face. I'm actually not sure what the name is called, but I will, write it down below on the description box. For any information you want to know about product, it is either going to be listed on my Instagram underneath the similar photo or down below on the description box. For my blush, I'm using something really beautiful. This is the LA Girl blush. I'm using a lot of LA Girl product today. This is in the shade called Just Pinched, and it really is beautiful. Like, it has a peachy pink tone, which is amazing. Moving on to my brows, I'm using Chocolate Mousse by Morphe. It is their brow pomade. And as you noticed, I extended my inner corners a little bit, just to make sure my eyes look more longer. If you want your eyes to look longer, you can always make your eyebrows look longer as well, because that kind of gives you the impact that your natural eyes are longer and elongated. A lot of times my clients don't like it. It's totally fine, so I don't do it. But when it comes to my own preferences, I sometimes do like it on myself. So after applying some concealer on my eyelid, I've used the NC15 concealer by MAC Cosmetics. And moving on to the eyeshadow, I'm going to now use Morphe James Charles palette. Now the colors are very straightforward. I have already shown you the first color that I'm going to apply on my crease. Next, I'm going to apply this a little darker than the one next to it, and I'm going to again work on my crease, because as you know, the crease transition always looks nice when it's light to dark, and that's exactly we're gonna do that. And also here, I'm just tying the upper part of my eyes to the lower part of my eyes, so they look like a whole beautiful one piece. Now applying the green. This green is, oh my gosh. Honestly, when I applied this green on my other eye the first time, I actually thought I'm not going to apply glitter because it looked so beautiful. So I am probably going to do a matte green eyeshadow look for you guys next time. I hope you guys will enjoy that. Now using a darker brown, this is almost like a charcoal brown, I'm now tying the green together with my lower eye, so it all together it looks blended. Next, I'm using this gold. It's kind of like a yellow gold, and I'm applying that all over my lid, but at the same time make sure you don't overlap on the green too much, otherwise it's going to take it away. Now to apply some glitter. So this is the main part. I am now applying the Mixing Medium by MAC Cosmetics. It's really nice. If you haven't tried it, I say must try this. Now first I'm applying this gold glitter Now the place where I've got this glitter from, you guys are gonna laugh at me. I actually got this from an arts and craft store. So yeah, it was, but honestly the colors are so nice that I actually had to apply it on my eyes, and the particles are so tiny. It's almost like the glitters that you get from NYX, so it was pretty safe to use. That's why I used it. And then going on to the green, I'm doing the same thing. I applied a little bit of mixing medium and then applied the glitter green. The brush that I'm using for this glitter, oh my gosh, I stopped there for a bit. The brush that I'm using is actually by Lise Wattier, and their number is missing here, but it's called Glitter Eyeshadow. Again, all the product details will be listed down below for you guys to have a look. And for my eyeliner here, I'm using NYX eyeliner. This is their liquid liner, and it's the best thing to apply on top of glitter because gel eyeliner can kind of clot up everything, you know, together with the gel and the glitter, and it's just gonna look messy. So always go for a liquid liner when you're going over on top of glitter. And here I'm doing my inner corners and my brow bone using some nice like vanilla shade. And now it's time for some gel liner, and this is by Morphe in shade Black Track. I don't know if it's called Black Track, sorry, hold on, it's called Jet. It's called Jet, my bad. Oh my gosh, I was mixing it up with MAC Cosmetics. So what I did is I just basically eyelined the inner corners and then elongated my outer corners. Now using some green eyeshadow, I'm just dabbing some of it on my under eyes. Here I'm going on some mascara. For that I've used my Snapscara by Maybelline Cosmetics. I've been using this currently a lot. And moving on to some eyelashes, I just used a no-name brand, but you can use whatever you like. If you want to apply more thicker lashes, go for it. I think when you do like heavy eye makeup like this, anything that's thicker is always going to make your eyes look even more prettier. Now using some Midnight Cowboy, I'm just going to go over my like the most inner corners and kind of blend it together with the yellow gold, so it kind of looks like a shaded transition. Now this lipstick, actually not lipstick, a lip liner that I really love for this makeup look was actually by Sonia Kashuk, and this is in the shade Sunrise. I tried looking for a dupe to this, but I couldn't find any. This is a really beautiful peach without having too much orange in it, so it almost looks like a mauve peach, you know, so it looked really nice and I love the way it turned out. I actually thought of applying lipstick on top, but then I ended up loving the color so much I just started filling my entire lips with it. And that is it, guys. This is like the final look of this makeup look, and here I'm gonna do some twist. I'm actually gonna apply some black on the outer corners, kind of marrying the color and the eyeliner together. I wasn't planning to do this, but I just thought of doing that and I ended up loving it even more because it now looks like all the colors are kind of flowing together and just looking beautiful. And here it is, the final look, and I'm actually telling myself how much I love the makeup look, but I really ended up really loving this makeup look. I love the way it turned out. So here's what it looks like without any contact lenses, and I've just popped some jewelry on and the dupatta on, but I am going to be wearing my contact lenses, the colored ones, but this is what it looks like without it. The jewelries are by Ash Creations, and here is the final look with the contact lenses in. The contact lenses are by Fresh Look and it is in the color Sterling Gray. Again, guys, if you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button, like, comment, share, and yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know how you guys liked it on the comments below. I will see you again on my next video. Till then, take care and enjoy.